What's up, everyone? Today's video is going to be my review of the epic match between Levan and Ermes Gasparini. Maybe I can check this out and find out some little tricks or something I might need to do. Let's get to it. All right, so there's a pretty interesting fact. This match took place February 25th, 2023. That's the day my bicep blew off the bone. So this match that happens is the one that was the same day that my bicep blew, got the surgery, got my arm fixed. All comes back to I get to pull Ermes, win that match, I get to pull Levan. So this is a pretty interesting match here, pretty crazy timing. But let's check this out. This is the first start. Here we go. See what's up. All right. Ermes looks good. His post looks strong. Levan setting in solid. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, so Levan hit sideways. Ermes, he didn't go about this far over, and then they slipped. So you get Levan yelling in Ermes' face, but Ermes yells right back at him. If I'd been Ermes, I'd been yelling back too. That's a pretty impressive stop right there. So the buckle is on Levan's hand. I never used to think that made a difference, but now I do. So let's see if that affects his pronation here. Ermes posting so hard, but it's such a big hand of Levan. Let's see, here we go. Looking set. Ermes is complaining about his knuckle. So Ermes is going to be a guy who has to get his knuckle. I mean, he's going to mention. So I'm going to do the same thing back to him. All right, here we go. Straighten his wrist up. See what happens. There's a lot of movement. A lot of movement. All right, here we go. Straighten this up. Straighten this up. A lot of load from Ermes. Okay, he gets to stop. Beautiful. So perfect load. Gets cracked back. He's holding. Now Levan's just staring at him and finishes the job. Either way, great stop. Great stop by Ermes. Heck, if I get this match and I get that stop round one, I don't think my wrist would completely crack like that. But yeah, that's got to inspire you and motivate you to think, hey, I'm in this thing. And that was a great start. I remember when I first saw this match, I couldn't believe how well he did. But then you look back at Levan, I mean, he just hits, stops, comes back up, stares at him, recollects himself, and just hits sideways. Awesome match, both gentlemen. Levan looks like a freak, but just to see Ermes stop in that defensive position lets me know that he is more than just an offensive arm wrestler. So this is, it's good information. Like, Ermes is total package. Like, he knows how to do everything. Apparently, this is just the highlights, and they cut out the slips, so we're going straight to the straps. Let's see what happens here. All right, here we go. Round two. Let's see this. Ermes looks good. Hard post. Okay, so Levan's just huge as crap. Ready to go. Boom. All right, so it didn't look like there was an offensive sideways surge from Levan. Ermes hits to here. Levan gathers position again. He's got to hold him. Hit sideways again. 2-0. So at this point, he's just dominating. There's a pause. There's a stop. But I think it's more Levan stopping. Round one, I don't think it was. Round two, it looks like he didn't even hit sideways on the start. Like he's just trying to get position. But Ermes is still holding on hard. He looks good here. And you see, even when Levan goes to pin at the end, I mean, he has, like, there's a point of stoppage that could happen right there. But we're talking about Ermes, so let's watch this. Ermes looks amazing. Let's go see if we get a slip here. Okay, yeah, okay, so here we go. Ready, go, boom. Oh, okay, well, Levan attacks big time. And for Ermes to hold on like that, and then Levan hits a second surge and actually doesn't go anywhere, catches an elbow foul. Even more impressive for Ermes to be able to hold on like that. All right, so now we'll have to restart again, no strap, because Levan caught a foul there. Such an amazing performance by Ermes. Let's see what happens. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, there are no slips in losing position. Levan takes off like a freight train. Ermes slips before the pad, catches an elbow foul, so going to have a restart. Ermes got way more than he bargained for. But you know who's winning this match? Business owners using cost-plus processing. Running a business is like arm wrestling. You need strength, strategy, and the right partner. While you're pinning your opponents, cost-plus processing pins down those sky-high credit card fees. It's like chalk for your finances. Keeps you from slipping. They give you the upper hand with low fees, clear pricing, and nationwide support. Don't let the banks twist your arm. Visit CostPlusProcessingLLC.com and get the win your business deserves. Because the only one around here twisting arms is me. It does look like Ermes may have bit off a little more than he can shoot, but I mean, look who he's pulling. He's pulling Levan. Round 3, 2-0, Levan Sagashvili. But Ermes is fighting. He's in it. Let's see what happens here. Okay, so Ermes loads hard. You see him load right there, like right before they say go. Levan hits sideways, pulls through his fingers, they slip out. Now we're in the strap. Looks like we're about to crank up right here. Here comes Ermes. Let's see. Oh, perfect stop, perfect stop. Ermes looks strong. Levan's wrist is now flat. It was slightly kicked back for just a bit. Now he's got Ermes' hand, but he's still hitting sideways and can't get the pin. Oh, he comes in the press, can't get it. His wrist flop for a second. Ermes holding on. This is an amazing match by Ermes. Oh, Ermes talking to him. Like from right here in this position, you can see that flop press coming. Ermes looking strong, my goodness. Levan climbing through the hand. Levan has everything. Ermes won't give up. This just shows you how dedicated. And this is the thing. When he believes he's in the match, he will fight to the death. And he is fighting his butt off right here. Let's see what happens. That could have been an elbow foul. I don't know. I think it's going to be Levan gets the foul. No, it was Ermes. Ermes elbow off the front. All right, so 2 fouls for Ermes, 1 foul for Levan, but they were in a battle. Like, that's the hardest match Levan's had in the last 8 years. You know what I'm saying? That was a brutal match. So very, very impressed. All right, and that's it. I mean, we're still in round 3. Like, we've had 3 fouls, 2 slips. Crazy match, guys. Crazy match. I forgot how good this match was. Ermes closing hand, Ermes poster, boom. Levan hits perfect, cracks the wrist. Now Ermes is going for a flop. Boy, he's committed. He's putting a lot of trust in that elbow joint. But what do? You're pulling the greatest in the world. Like, you're trying to get that shot, right? You're trying to get that win. He's fighting hard. Now we got a foul for Levan. Okay, this is crazy. Both these guys have 2 fouls. Levan's in a war. He can't finish. I don't remember. I think this next start, I think Levan might flash him. I can't remember. Trying to square both shoulders. Bill Collins head ref here. Let's spin this around. Boom. Yeah, you see Ermes loading, and it's like he backs off second, gets flash pin. All right, so now it's 3-0. Levan's 1 win away from retaining his title. But that dude looks tired, doesn't he? Man, it's a good match. Ermes tightening that hand up best he can. Levan's hand's so huge. Ermes with a little bit of side pressure action there. So both setting up. See if we go to the strap again. I'm sure we will. Ooh, my goodness. Levan just totally crushed his wrist and boom, flop out underneath. But it wasn't above the pad, so it is a strap match. I think Levan finishes this match fast here. But this is what's crazy. Is this gets him the win. He's still undefeated. He's still the champ. But then they start to pull the 5th round here in a minute, I think, and that's when things get a little crazy. But it's been a war already. Oh, beautiful. Like here comes a replay. Boom. See, I so want to be able to do that. I want to hit with enough side, enough cup, and pronation just rolls wrist like that. But his hand and wrist are so strong, and I'm assuming they're stronger now than they were even in this match. Ermes pulled back, a lot of back pressure. Levan just flashed through his hand. So here we have it. Levan's the champ. Let's go. Let's see what round 5 looks like. Here we are, no strap. See what happens with this start. Done, you guys. Go watch this. This is a good match. Woo! Center table slip. And basically, it looked like Levan's one let go and Ermes is holding on his thumb, but Ermes catches an elbow foul. Here we go. Second start, round 5. Boy, that post is strong. Levan opens his hands up, pulls sideways. He basically just giving him thumb, slips out. Levan's wanting to get the strap, right? So I'm sure he's tired at this point. He's going to try to get a flash pin, and I just don't think he gets it. So Ermes has got a little bit of movement, trying to get the strap where he wants it. He's setting in hard. I mean, the kid's fighting. He's still in this thing. He just wants to know. Levan hasn't been pinned, right, since his professional career. So Ermes wants to get that pin. Well, he even looks like he's kicked a sideways posting. I think he might already be angled a bit, but it looks good. Levan sitting up a little bit closer. Boom. Immediately flops Ermes' wrist. Hits sideways, can't pin. Man, Ermes' joint, his elbow and shoulder, everything's so strong. Levan's doing everything. He's climbing, but he has that fatigue. Oh, this one. I think I remember the spot. Watch this. He's going to hit sideways and go nowhere. Watch. Maybe not. But I think Levan hits in just a second. I remember a spot where he surges and his arm like opens up. Might be here. Let me see. No, that wasn't it. That was it. Oh my God, y'all see that? Oh, so listen. Had he not caught that foul right then? I think he was getting pressed. I think he was getting pinned that match. Yeah, Ermes was committed, dude. That's so crazy. To be able to get Levan to surge like that and stop and his biceps start to open because his shoulder dropped. I mean, that's where you want him. That's where you want to get him. This is the match that made people think Jerry Caderet was going to have a good chance against Levan. But I told everybody, you can't go toward him. You have to go back and then come in. Like, you have to stop the match with back pressure. That's a lane that's available once his biceps been stretched out, once he's been committed to this move for a while. Once you stop it, then come in. I mean, I think any one of these rounds that Ermes tried to commit with the flop press, he gets flashed. All right, round 5, 1 foul each. Levan, you can see they're both these guys are breathing heavy. Crazy. And the thing is, Levan's already won. It's just, I mean, he's sitting there going, you know, I said I never want to lose a round, never want to get pinned. But at this point, the match is over. So that's, a lot of people gave him crap for not finishing or whatever. I mean, he's already won. He doesn't have an obligation to pull these next 2 rounds. He could just forfeit. But his pride and his desire to get in there and fight. But man, Ermes just fights hard. Here we go. Let's see. Rolling the wrist. About to get started. Ermes posting. Ermes ready. Oh, man. Levan such a hard sideways hit. But for Ermes to catch that close to the pad, he's just committed with that shoulder. Come back in. Levan's still in a great position. But you can see how his fist is slightly outside his shoulder. And that's why when he's pushed on that bicep, the bicep starts to stretch. Such a good match. Oh, heck. I'm telling you, if there's no elbow foul, he's getting pinned here. Oh, that pressure. That was a lot of pressure. And Levan was still able to hold it. Levan surges again. Man. Yeah, so second foul, Levan. Ermes has 1 foul. This might be the end of it. I don't know if he comes back up after this. He might just be like, all right, dude, I'm out. My goodness. Regardless of what happens, the rest of Ermes' career, the fact that he had this match with Levan, legendary. Legendary. I mean, wow. I mean, just watching it, it's so impressive. But what it tells me, if he gets confidence in our match, he's gonna fight to the end. Like, the one thing I'm hoping is that when our match happens, I just don't think he expects as much as I'm going to bring. Like, I think I'm going to shock him. And I think that first ready go and that okay, I'm in for more than what I expected. I think that might be what sets the stage for me, right? Because I just think he's got so much confidence that he's so much higher than me, right? I think he thinks his hand's so much better than mine. I think he thinks his wrist is so much better than mine. And I just don't think they are. I think everything that I'm doing will match what he does and even be able to allow me to get some position, right? I mean, like I said previously, I think his posting hammer curl back pressure is probably the strongest in the world. But I think my pronation engaged back pressure through the strap is going to shut that down. Yeah, this match is over. Both these guys are done. Like, I think this is when they get oxygen for Levan, whatever. They just call it 4-2. It doesn't matter, man. That match, I'm glad I went back and watched it just because I'm a fan. I'm a fan of both these guys. To get a win on either one of these guys is huge. And I remember now thinking when Devin took the match, I thought Ermes was going to kill him. After seeing this and after seeing Devin's match with Levan, I just thought Ermes just got too much, right? And whether it was, the match was 3 weeks after Ermes pulled Jerry or what, like, I don't know what exactly happened, but Devin just dismantled him. Devin took everything away from him in the setup, talking to the refs, at the press conference. He did everything. I'm not going to do all those things. Like, I'm not going to be able to be on the attack the way Devin is. I just have to believe that this is bigger than me, right? My responsibility is to do the work. My responsibility is to get out here every day and do what my programming calls for. Eat, sleep, treat myself like an athlete, focus on my recovery, and show up on February 15th and just let God's will be done, man. I truly believe that this isn't about me. It's about showing the world all things are possible. I'm excited, guys. I hope you're excited. I hope you enjoyed the match. Let me know what you saw in this match. How do you think the match is going to go? I still got some studying to do. Still got some training to do. Don't forget to subscribe. Click the bell for notifications.